The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that the latest developments surrounding the serious scandal that Finn is facing have entered a more dramatic phase than ever. The heated argument between Finn and Poppy not only exploded the buried secrets, but also accidentally let Lee, who has always been on Finn's side, hear the whole shocking truth. It all started when Finn and Poppy had a conflict, leading to shocking accusations. While losing his temper, Finn did not hesitate to shout that Poppy had cheated on him to hide his daughter, revealing the truth that Poppy was pregnant and gave birth to Luna after a secret relationship with Finn. For Finn, having a child without knowing it was clearly too much of a shock. He felt hurt, angry, and extremely confused because he had been living in a lie for so long. In just a few short minutes, everything collapsed. Finn's trust in Poppy also completely disappeared. As for Poppy, she could not deny Finn's accusations, but she was also extremely confused about how to explain them properly. She was aware that if this was exposed, it would seriously affect Finn's image, especially in the context of his career and reputation. Therefore, Poppy was always worried that this would one day be discovered. She used to think that keeping Luna a secret was the safest way for both of them, but in the end, this terrible secret could not be hidden any longer. Lee, Finn's protective mother, accidentally witnessed the entire argument between him and Poppy. The moment she heard the confession, Lee was extremely shocked, but quickly thought about the dire consequences that could happen. She understood that if this news spread, Finn's honor and career would be threatened, even the family he had built with Steffi for many years. Lee could not bear to let her son suffer from bad reputation, scandal, and even social and legal troubles. Not only that, Lee also imagined Finn's rage when he saw him screaming and blaming Poppy. Partly because of her love for her child, partly because of her concern for Finn's future, Lee began to think about removing Poppy from Finn and Luna's life. Lee had always stood behind and supported her child, so this time was no exception. She silently decided to go all the way, even acting cruelly if necessary as long as Finn was safe. After letting Poppy temporarily leave the scene of the fight, Lee still closely monitored her sister's every move. Knowing that Poppy returned to the apartment to pack her things and also had a history of drug use, Lee came up with a sinister plan to use this weakness to set up a scene for a drug shock. Specifically, when Poppy returned to the apartment, Lee pretended to care and showed concern for her sister. She prepared a glass of water with the drug that Poppy often used before and tried to lure Poppy to drink it. For Poppy, Lee's sudden concern was probably a positive sign that she had no idea what was going on. In a matter of moments, Poppy had drunk a glass of water and gone into a drug overdose. When she saw Poppy slowly fading away, Lee knew her chance had come. She let Poppy collapse and die in pain, completing her murder plan under the guise of an accident due to a drug overdose. Lee was sure that the police would quickly conclude that Poppy's death was just a normal drug overdose, since her drug addiction had been documented. However, things did not stop there. In order to prevent any connection to Finn, Lee continued to Poppy's room, carefully collecting and destroying all photographic evidence related to the relationship between Finn and Poppy. The DNA test results, the clearest evidence proving that Luna was Finn's daughter, were also burned by Lee. With this action, Lee seemed to believe that she had wiped clean the traces to ensure that there was no evidence that Finn had ever been romantically involved or had children with Poppy. As for Finn, he still doesn't know exactly how far things have gone. Lee has secretly planned and acted, but how will Finn react when he discovers that his mother was willing to kill to protect him? For someone with morals and self-respect like Finn, accepting such a heinous crime is not easy. Even though Lee's purpose is to hide Luna's secret and prevent all trouble, he may be torn between feeling grateful to his mother for saving him and the horror of knowing that she acted cruelly. Finn's psychology may go through countless fluctuations, from fear, torment, to anger and grief for losing Poppy. On the other hand, Poppy's sudden death will also kindle many suspicions from those around him, especially when Luna's secret cannot be hidden forever. Even though Lee burned the evidence, the truth may still be revealed through the stories, scrutiny of other family members, or the media. In short, the storm has not yet calmed down when Poppy's death is just the first step in the plan to cover up the secret that Lee has carefully arranged. Will Finn accept to owe his mother a blood debt for protecting him, or will he stand up to denounce the truth to clear his conscience? All these dramatic and dark details promise to make the story more climax. Fans of the bold and the beautiful will definitely not want to miss the next developments, when the truth is revealed and the family conflicts become more and more intense. After a short conversation with Carter, Brooke once again decides to stop by Eric's house to see Ridge. This move may come from Brooke's desire to heal, or she may have important information about Carter that she feels she needs to share with Ridge. Whatever the motive, this visit promises to create many dramatic twists, especially when Ridge still seems unable to forget the mistakes of the past and always considers Brooke a traitor. In her first appearance, Brooke appeared remorseful and seemed to want to convince Ridge to give her another chance. Perhaps she will start the conversation by recalling old memories about the intense love they once had and not forgetting to express regret for the mistakes that happened. Brooke's mind may be torn at this time. She believes that her relationship with Ridge always has a special bond. Whether Carter, Taylor, or anyone else appears, Brooke still wants to maintain the belief that her love with Ridge is the inseparable core. At this stage, Ridge may not be as passionate as before. What Brooke has done in the past, from words to actions, makes Ridge feel like he has been betrayed. He listens to her, but his cold demeanor suggests that old wounds are not yet healed. During the meeting, Brooke will likely reveal to Ridge that Carter is about to do the right thing. This could be a hint that Carter wants to make amends for the mistakes he made to his family, or that he is involved in an important corporate deal. Brooke sees this as an opportunity for her to advise Ridge to give Carter and possibly Brooke a chance to make things right. She wants to prove that she is acting for the common good, not just for her own benefit. If Carter takes the initiative to admit his mistakes, Brooke believes that Ridge can accept the fact that she is not the only one to blame for all the mistakes. Although not clearly expressed in front of Brooke, Ridge may consider this offer. However, Ridge is in a state of confusion when he is caught between many decisions. He wants to protect his honor, still has feelings for Brooke, and has Taylor in his personal life. Whether Ridge will accept the new deal with Carter is still a big unknown. Although Brooke tries to prove her goodwill, it may be too late. Ridge is not ready to let go of the bad things that happened before. The discord is not only limited to Brooke's mistakes, but also involves many other factors such as the relationship between Ridge, Taylor, or Ridge's honor in the Forrester family. From Ridge being hurt by Brooke's dishonest actions to Carter's involvement in emotional scandals, Ridge feels constantly betrayed. Therefore, no matter what Brooke says, the wound in her heart seems to have not healed. As time passed, Ridge gradually found in Taylor, his ex-wife and longtime confidant, the sympathy and sharing that he probably no longer felt from Brooke. Brooke came to see Ridge too many times, but that constant appearance sometimes made Ridge more tired because each time they met, they only brought up the painful past. Despite Brooke's efforts, Ridge still considered her a traitor. This action was revealed by the bold and the beautiful and will be more clearly shown in the episode aired on February 7th. After Brooke left, Ridge immediately sought comfort and support from Taylor. Taylor was the one who had gone through many ups and downs with Ridge, and she herself was hurt when Ridge returned to Brooke. However, after all, she always gave Ridge sincere care and concern. This is the support that makes Ridge feel more at ease, especially when he constantly faces turmoil from his personal life and work. The last time Brooke came to Eric's house, Ridge invited Taylor to move in together. It's a shocking proposal, demonstrating Ridge's determination to move to a higher level of commitment with Taylor. This time, After Brooke's visit, Ridge may even take this boldness to the next level. Will Ridge propose to Taylor right away? An interesting detail that has been pointed out is a recurring pattern in the relationship between Ridge, Brooke, and Taylor. It is a cycle of Ridge being hurt by Brooke, turning to Taylor for comfort, and then being hesitant when Brooke returns. This time, it seems that Ridge is leaning more towards Taylor than ever, while Brooke has only one trump card, trying to rekindle old feelings. Brooke often appears at the time when Ridge and Taylor start to get closer. Each time Ridge is confused in choosing between old feelings for Brooke and peaceful, untroubled feelings for Taylor. The possibility that Ridge wants to marry Taylor, the idea that Ridge wants to marry Taylor may sound sudden, but if you look at this pattern, it is not without basis. Ridge shocked everyone with his decision to invite Taylor to live with him, so a proposal is entirely possible. This is especially true when Ridge still considers Brooke a traitor, not worthy of returning, and wants to prove to her that he is ready to move on with Taylor. Brooke's return, Ridge's efforts to convince Ridge, and Carter's calculations surrounding the relationship are just the tip of the iceberg for a series of explosive dramas. Ridge may end things with Brooke, get closer to Taylor, or even speed up with a sudden decision to marry. Meanwhile, if Carter is really about to do the right thing, he may become the key to resolving the conflict or accidentally make the situation more complicated. In short, the upcoming series of The Bold and the Beautiful will bring interesting twists related to the trio of Ridge, Brooke, Taylor, and the mysterious character Carter. Will Brooke convince Ridge with the secrets surrounding Carter? Does Ridge really want a new life with Taylor? Everything is still a question mark, but one thing is for sure, the audience will not be able to take their eyes off the dramatic developments that are revealed more and more clearly.